Welcome to my channel, Dear Society. If you're new here, then hi, lovely to meet you. My name's Charlie, and if you are returning, then thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means a hell of a lot to me. If you haven't already, then please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you ring the bell. New videos on Wednesdays and weekends. You never know, I might drop a surprise one. If you want to be the first one to see it, make sure you ring that little bell. And if you like this video, please make sure that you give it a like or thumbs up. If you don't like it, fine, give it a thumbs down, I don't mind. Pop any comments as we're going along below. I always read them and I try to get back to them as best as I can. Today's video is another anti-MLM video, and this is coming from the Planet Marketing Inteletravel reps, and why they need three-way calls and three-way chats. Why they need to bring someone else. And I've had quite a lot of people say to me, I wonder why they do those three-way chats and why they do those three-way calls. So I thought, rather than me sit and talk to you about it, you may as well hear it from the horse's mouth, haven't you? We'll have a little chat as we go along, hey? Before I start this video, what I want you to do is to listen to how he starts it. And what he does is he edifies the others that he's introducing onto this call, and you'll see why this is important later when they talk more about edifying.
Two people, both of whom really inspire me. The one and only, I've followed his journey. I've kept my eye on him the whole time as soon as I joined, because he's got such great energy. He's so determined, so resilient, and he built such a savage business all the way to one-star director. Absolutely incredible. I love it. And the one and only, the supermum herself, the mummy on a mission. I absolutely love you. I feel so lucky to be inspired, to be mentored by you, coached by you on a daily basis. You're absolutely incredible. The whole team love you. You're fastly approaching 700 people in your team. Won't be long now. And I just have to say, this works with every single person in her team. She really does. She cares so much, whether they're her front line, second, third, fourth, 9th, 10th, 11th down line. She loves them all. And she's built that business based on three ways. And it's not just about chucking over three ways, it's about doing it the right way. And I would highly suggest you get a pen and paper, because you're going to want to write these down. It's really important that we do them the correct way so that our team do it the correct way. Duplication is key. So it's over to you, Laura.
Oh, she's on mute.
Muted me again. Thank you, Chloe, the host with the most. Absolutely incredible fire energy. Congratulations everyone tonight on your rank ups as well. Special big high five for you as well. Incredible. So, three ways. I absolutely love three ways. I've built my entire organisation on them, and anybody that knows me.
Oh no, I'm really immature. Why do I find it so funny? I built my. I guess I suppose it's not really funny, because you know the backstory. If you watch any of my other videos, this lady, Laura, have a look into it.
Knows my organisation, knows that. So this is why I feel so strongly about them and wanted to talk about them and train you on them this evening. So I really believe, that three ways is something that everyone should be doing, no matter what level you're at in the business, and even more if you want to build a long-term solid organisation.
Right, so you notice what I said. So straight away, both of them are bouncing off each other. So this first person came on and said, the other guest speaker that's going to come in a bit, how inspiring he is. He's been following his journey and he's a savage. That's a good thing, that he's a savage in his business, is what he's saying. And then the next person, Laura, came on, and she loves them all so much. She gives them so much love. She's giving a high five. She's saying well done to someone. She's saying, oh wow, fire energy, high five. Three-way chats, and let's see what she has to say about three-way chats then. She loves a three-way.
But why are they so important? Why are three-way calls so important to help get new people set up in the business? But also, what?
I thought this was a travel business. I thought that we'd have a three-way chat about booking travel or getting someone to book travel for you. Obviously not.
Three ways so important, for building a long-term retention in your business too. Now, I'm really aware today that we've got lots of people on this call, people that have got all different levels of experience in prospecting and doing three ways. Some of you maybe don't have your own team yet. Others are pretty big ones, but I'm sure you're going to get some value and some tips from this training.
equally, when you become a director, so she's enforcing that confidence into you. You can become a director when you become a director. Not an if, not a but, it's a when, because we were taught to, speaking into existence what it was that we wanted. And if we wanted to be a one-star director, we had to act and speak like we already were a one-star director.
I used to think, okay, why do we need to do 3 ways? To be honest, I thought they were like pretty cheesy. I kind of thought, well, who the heck actually needs to have a call with somebody else to make a decision? They've seen the videos in the groups. I know I can answer all the questions for them. I'm their sponsor. Why do they need to even bother talking to anyone else? First big mistake, okay? Drop the ego, because it's not about you guys. It's about the prospect. It's what's best for them. What would give them the confidence to...
The prospect just sounds horrible, doesn't it? It's not about you, it's about them. It's about what's best for the prospect. It's horrible, I hate it. Like they say, oh, we're not numbers. No, we're not numbers, we're prospects.
Want to be part of what we do. Now, here's what I found out when I decided to start becoming more coachable. When I decided to start actually studying and understanding network marketing and the industry that we're in. Any big leader that you speak to in network marketing, and I mean the big leaders, over the years they will tell you just how important 3 ways are. And I can tell you that 3 ways calls have been a huge part and a big factor towards the growth of my organisation.
Sorry, I know I'm really immature. It was just that specific bit, and I think she even realised as well.
Organisation, and that's why I make such a massive point of making sure that everyone that's building within the organisation and the team that I work with understands the power of 3 ways, does them and uses them.
Again, where's the travel? Oh, everybody that's building understands the power of 3 ways.
It's just what we do, it's how we build. Now, if you've been through the guides in the Business Builder group, which I hope that you all have, you would have come across what's called an IPA, income producing activity. So we've got daily income producing activities that are part of our success formula that help us build. Now, one of the IPAs is 3 ways. But unfortunately, it's one of the IPAs that so many people skip or miss. And I'm telling you, it really could be that missing link for you. So, you see, it's not actually about having to try and convince somebody to do this business. It's not because my team aren't good enough about explaining what we do. But there's something about that third-party validation and social proof that's just a total game changer for someone when talking to prospects. Now, I want you to have a little think about it like this, okay? It's kind of human nature. When we see that somebody else loves something too, well, all of a sudden it's like, it just becomes that little bit more interesting, doesn't it? It really starts to engage us in our intention. It's like, let's just say your friend tells you about this nice restaurant. They're like, oh, I found this lovely restaurant, the food's delicious, absolutely love it. And you're like, yeah, that sounds nice. But then their partner that you know is a proper foodie, goes to all the best restaurants, really sociable, validates it. Yeah, it's the best restaurant that I've been to in years. It gets booked up really fast. If you want to go, you've got to make sure that you get a table booked up. That third-party validation, okay, your friends pique that interest, but that third-party validation from somebody else, that's created that urgency now for you to pick the phone up and make sure you book your table for Friday night. I hope that's making sense what I'm saying there. So how do 3 ways actually work, and how we...
So game-changing validation to create urgency, third-party validation. So that is why they create 3-way chats and 3-way calls.
So I'm going to use, as an example, the incredible agent within my organisation. He's a 1-star director. He's got over 30 people on his front line and an organisation now of over 160 people. And Dave, also like me, built his business on 3-way calls. Now, Dave...
What that means is he's got 30 people in his downline and then 160 in his recruits. So he's got 160 people adding to Laura's nearly 700, as she said. So that's quite a big chunk of recruiting been done there.
Does do 3-way calls for his own organisation, but guess what? Dave still puts 99.9% of his prospects on a 3-way with me. Yeah, even though he's a director. Why? Because he knows that they work. That's why Dave will put them on to me. Now, Dave knows that he still has to keep doing those same IPAs, that same success formula that he onto a three-way call that they know the cost. Never be afraid to talk money, guys. Be proud when letting people know just how little it is. To set up your own travel business, it's so valuable for what we get in return. Use the videos in the opportunity group to explain it clearly. If you start to keep things from your prospects, like the cost, and then you get them on a call and they're all excited, and then your upline leader or director lets them know there's a cost and you haven't told them, straight away, they've got their back up. Straight away, they've lost that trust. Make sure that they are aware of what they're coming on the call for and that they're aware that there is a cost. Okay, so your prospect's excited. They're intrigued maybe, or maybe they're sitting on the fence a little bit, okay? But now is the time you want to introduce them to your upline director. But please remember one thing, your upline want you to win. If you win, they win. Okay, they're there to help you with any objections that you're struggling to overcome. They're there to help you close the prospect and help you get the sign up. So put your trust into them. People that are doing your three ways and your calls have had the success. They've got the results. They know how to walk the walk. So put your trust into them. Now, very important, listen carefully, okay? You do not ask your prospect if it's okay to arrange a three-way call. You tell them. Take control of the conversation. It's really, really important. Three ways is part of your IPAs. So after the conversation starters asking the question, exposing to the opportunity, the next natural step is to then introduce them onto a three-way call. So this is a little bit how I lead with it. So you're probably thinking, well, what? Don't ask them to put them on one. No, you're going to tell them in a nice way. So this is kind of how I would say it. So what I'm going to do now is, the next step is to introduce you to my business partner, Laura. She's been a huge support to me since I started and is having so much success in the business. She'll be able to answer any questions you may have, plus she's someone that will be here to support you alongside me when you get started. I'm so excited to introduce you to her so you can hear her story and get another perspective on things. Then I'm sure you'll be able to make a decision if you're ready to get started. Then you make the chat immediately. Okay, so what we will do is we're going to put a couple of examples for you in a document attached. So when you put in a three-way message together with your prospect and upline leader, make sure you keep it short and to the point, edifying both parties. No crazy long-winded paragraphs they've got to read on and on for. But if there is something really important you feel your upline needs to know before the call, what you can do is you can pop your upline a quick voice note, a short voice note, or a message to explain things that they may need to know before jumping on the call. And as an upline director, I'll always send a quick voice note back over if somebody puts a prospect over to me. So let's say Dave pops a message over to me. I will voice note them. I will relax that prospect, letting them know that I'm a real person on the other end of the line. Hi Mary, lovely to meet you. Thank you so much, Dave, for introducing us. Mary, are you free for a quick call this evening? Or Mary, are you free now for a quick call? Okay, if I'm free personally, I'll get them on a call there and then. I'll be available. I'll ask the prospect straight away if they're free to get on a call. Get them while they're excited and they're open to know more. I found so much that if I book somebody for in 2 weeks on Tuesday at 6 p.m, we'll catch up 2 days before to make sure it's okay. The urgency's gone. The excitement's gone. Okay, and also that gives the prospect far too long to start overthinking and mulling over things. Now, I get, of course, not everyone is just going to go, yeah, okay, I'm free to get on a call.
You see how they edify each other? Like she's saying that you've got to edify each other, and this is exactly what the guy at the start of the call was doing. He was edifying the two others that were going to talk on the call. And this is exactly what Donald Bradley and Andy Cawthon did on the video I posted from the Planet meeting. If you haven't watched that, go and give it a watch. It's a good one.
Call now. That's okay. But what I will try to do is get the call as soon as possible. How about this evening, 8:30, once we've got the kids to bed? We can hop on a quick call, 10 minutes. Great. Look forward to speaking then. Now, it is not up to me to follow this call up and make sure the prospect turns up. It's up to you. Yes, Dave, it's up to you. Your prospect, you make sure that you follow them up to make sure they're going to be on the call. I always ask my team to message the prospect the morning of the call or 30 minutes before
Joshy. Joshy's an absolute legend. I've been speaking to Joshy over the past couple of weeks, and this guy's energy is insane. Right? There's no energy like someone else. Now, basically, Joshy's got a massive background in travel. He's got such a passion for travel, and I can know it already. Joshy's waiting for that green light system to get himself booked to go on holiday. Am I right? Now, I've actually shown Joshy the opportunity now for the past couple of weeks. He's been looking here and there. He's looked at different videos in our opportunity group, and he's looked at the setup feed for it, so he knows exactly what this is. Now, the reason I wanted to start this call, because I wanted to introduce Laura into the call as well. Now, Laura is absolutely fantastic. Now, at first, before I go into that, there's an objection with this. Joshy hasn't got much time. Okay, so Joshy's a bit worried about that. But Joshy, Laura is insane. This woman's helped me and my team help over 600 people join this business. Laura's got so much energy, will bring a lot to your table for yourself in this business as well. Okay, so the reason we wanted to start this call is basically to help it answer any questions that you have, but also show you the level of support that we're going to give you in this business.
Thank you so much, Dave, for the lovely introduction. And Joshy, lovely to meet you. I've heard great things from you from Dave. And by the way, before we carry on, I do just need to say Dave is absolutely incredible. He's a massive support to anyone he helps get started. So you're definitely in the best hands there. Right, guys, just to kind of bring that back again. Now, Dave has obviously brought him on, made Joshy feel good, told me a little bit about him. He's also then said how I am going to be there as an extra support. So Joshy knows, well, it's not just Dave. Dave might be all right. I like Dave. We got on. But you know what? I need to know there's a bigger picture. So Dave's introduced me. But I haven't gone, yeah, I've done this and I've done that. No, I've thrown it right back at Dave. I want Joshy to know that the person that's bringing him into this business is the best person that he can be with. So I've told him that. Dave, you could not be in better hands than with Dave. He's a huge support to anybody he helps get set up. So now Joshy as a prospect feels comfortable. He's got Dave, he gets on with him. You know, now he sees there's somebody else that's in the business.
Just thinking about that, that's so confusing. For somebody that thinks they're going to be a travel agent, it's so weird. Oh yeah, I'm going to do the best to help you set up. But people aren't realising that the setup is recruitment. By setting people up, they really are setting people up to fail, unless they've got a huge network or a huge following or a huge influence over a lot of people.
That's had maybe even a little bit more success, and he's going to have two of us to help him. It's really important that speak to Joshy, find out any more objections that he's got, ask him a little bit about himself. But what I will say to Joshy, I'm not going to say, hey Joshy, tell me about you. No, I don't want to sit here for an hour. I've got other prospects to get on three ways. I've learned to take my three-way calls down to 15 to 20 minutes and seal the deal. Because if I ask Joshy how he is, some people are going to feel really uncomfortable because they don't know what to say. And if you ask other people, tell me about you, they're going to tell you their entire life story. I tell you, honestly, they will. So what I say now to people is, I know you've had a look at the business. Let me know, what is it you want from this? Are you looking to travel smarter and just make some extra commitment?
Don't ask someone how they are, because frankly, I couldn't care less. And they might start waffling on for an hour, and ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Back on what you're doing yourself already. Are you looking for sidekick income?
Sorry, is it me? I thought a sidekick was Batman and Robin. Robin's a sidekick. Is that right? A sidekick income? Maybe it's just me. But when I think of a sidekick income, I think of Robin or Batman and Robin or Dastardly and Muttley. That's what I think of a sidekick.
This into something more full-time, long-term. Yeah, and with that question, he will then answer me, and then I try to seal the deal on the call. So Joshy, with all that said, are you ready to get set up? Are you ready to learn how you earn?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Right. Okay. Now, I don't say, okay, bye. Dave's going to send you the link over and I'll catch you. This now has been an absolute game changer for me. Yes, it's more time consuming, but I used to just send the link to people, let them do it in their own time, and I can tell you, probably 50% of them didn't come back to me, didn't do it, didn't click on the link, found an excuse, started Googling stuff, okay?
Found an excuse or started Googling stuff. So you've got to sign them up on the call so that they can't go and do actual research and Google. This is so bad. This is so bad. And this is why I'm putting this information out there, because hopefully people will see this before they get on this call. The whole reason for this is they want to get you, bam, 3-way, bam, call, bam, sign up, bam, involved. That's what they want. Then you're in the call, you're involved then. That's it, they've got you locked in. And then they're going to love bomb you for 30 days because they don't want you to quit. Because if you quit within that 30 days, they have to pay their £42 back. So it's really sad. It's really sad, especially knowing the background of this person. I'd like to say that I give people a benefit of the doubt, and I do. I'm quite soft with people. But this lady I've put before about her background, I'll put the articles and things. She knows exactly what she's doing, and that's what it really does break my heart. So they're going to sign you up on the call.
Once that's all set up and done, we'll add you to the team group and get you started. How does that sound? Yeah, fantastic. Let's go. Thanks, Dave. Pop that across. We will then talk him through it. Pop your name in there. Okay. Right. Joshy, all set up. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. So excited for you. Like I mentioned before, you are in the best hands with Dave. He's an absolute superstar. He's going to be there to support you all the way. And what's going to happen now is you would have received an email with your username, your password, access to what we call your back office. And what Dave's going to do now is invite you into our team group where you can start your mandatory training. So I just want to say once again, Joshy, a massive congratulations. I'm going to leave you now with Dave so he can run through things in a little bit more detail. But I just want you to know one thing. As much as Dave is incredible, if you ever can't get hold of him, if there's ever a point that, you want to speak to me about something, I want you to know that my messenger box is open. Why am I doing that, guys? Because guess what? What if Dave leaves the business and Joshy doesn't know me? Yeah? Dave's not leaving the business. But what if Dave leaves the business and Joshy doesn't know me? Joshy's more likely to leave the business, but the fact that Joshy knows that my messenger box is open and that he also will have the support from me, that will build long-term retention in my business. When people go on credit holds, when people go quiet, when people start ignoring their sponsor, I've had a connection with them so I can reach out to them and encourage them to get back going. Do you know how many people I've managed to get back going because I've had that connection from day one? It makes a massive difference and it makes them feel special. Don't be selfish. Do not keep your people to you, because as your team gets bigger, believe you me, you want to be leveraging your time, because it's very difficult to try and look after everyone on your own. Use people that are different for different skills. If Dave has got a mum, she's going to relate more to me than she is to him. But if someone in his downline has got a guy like him, they're not going to put them on a 3-way to me, they're going to put them on it to Dave. So think clever, don't be selfish, think what's best for your prospect. And I'm telling you what's best for your prospect, to get them near the fire, to get them near people with results, to get them near people that bring energy, and to encourage them to come on these calls too. Because that is where the fire comes, and that's where you're going to learn. So, with that said, I really hope you got some value this evening.
With that being said, I really hope that you got some value this evening and realised that this whole thing is just a cover up for a pyramid scheme. Nothing about travel going on. Never anything about travel going on in any of the calls. Because they're not allowed to. You have to be a travel ambassador to do the travel calls, and I think there's only 3 in the country. But there's, what did they say there is? There's like 10,000 and some agents. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed that video, and yeah, let me know what you think, let me know your thoughts on it, and got some really good videos lined up, so you don't want to miss them. Also, if you haven't already, and you don't already know, since I left the travel business, I sort of saved up my money on my monthly fees. The money that I was spending on monthly fees, I then changed to spend on supplies for candles and wax melts, and I started my own wax melt and candle business. Take a look at www.candlesatheart.com, or my Instagram handle is @candlesatheart. I'd really appreciate if you take a look, because I've got some new collections launching soon, including the Pride collection, which I'm really excited about. They all look so good. I love the rainbow candles. Yeah, So I hope that you're all well. Excuse my shoulder, it's been weird. It's like spasming. Anyway, hope you're all well. Love and light to you all, and I'm so excited to see you on the next video.